You need help.
I'm trying to save your life, Baloo!
See, I knew if you just met him in person, everything would be fine.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you all.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Good to see
you. Yeah.
Before we get started, Omar, no spoilers in this interview, but man, I'm going to give you the evil eye, dude. Really? Now, people are going to...
I don't know what you're talking about, Dave.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Ooh, you like slipped into the voice. Omar did. Yeah.
I know. I was a little like,
Sarita, before we get started, first time that you and I have spoken in Mississippi Masala, my mom and I watched this movie together, and my mom just screamed at the screen. She's like, Mississippi Masala. So I just wanted to tell you, wow, what a...
Aww.
So
Sweet. Thank you.
All right. Actually, we're going to start with you, Sarita, today. Is this a story about why you should... I've watched this movie with my mom, as I told you, but is this a story about you should really listen to what your mother says?
Yeah. Did your mom like the movie?
She loved it. She's the one that inspired... She inspired that question because she looked over at me. She said, see, that's why you need to listen to me every time.
Oh my God. I'm so happy for all the mothers out there. Yeah. So yes is the answer.
Sunita, when you were pitched this film and you learned about this role and this story, what was your first response? Like, what did you first think?
I read it and then I was like, okay, but can we really make this movie? It's just like, I'd never read anything like it before. And we've been saying, like, you almost sort of reject these types of stories because you're a little bit protective of your identity, or I am. And I had never like sort of seen it all out on the page and so relatable. And I was thinking like, can we do this justice? Like, I really want to see this come to life. And I had a rejection, and then like I came back to it because I learned that Sarita was going to be involved, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to do it. I can see because of her career, like her work. I knew there would be like interesting gravitas and like, oh, okay, this is a real movie now. And the directors as well, I have to say, they were so smart about what direction this movie is going to go in, and like shying away from, making it super stereotypical. And we know there are so many themes happening that are familiar to us with our, South Asian backgrounds, but this is going to be a specific story because of everyone they brought on board. And that was such a good conversation. I was convinced in the end.
So, Omar, I'm going to try to ask you this with no spoilers, but fantastic performance. But I guess my question is, what did it feel like to be not evil, but that I'll put it this way. How did it feel to be that guy?
How did it feel to be that guy? Well, so, I mean, from just like an actual approaching the performance, it was really a group effort. I think because there's so much, especially this whole film, you're trying to figure out what to believe. I think it's a little bit of a guessing game. Is Usha really losing it? Is there actually something wrong with Sandeep? And so I felt it was a very fine balance that we had to, a tight rope to walk. And Rajiv and Elan, the directors, were really great with us always kind of trying to be on the same page about, okay, what does this scene need? Or should we try it a couple ways, just so they would have options when they put the film together to like tell the story and sort of keep the audience guessing. So it was fun to be a part of that collaborative process.
You need to run for office because that was the best non-spoiler answer that I've ever received. That was fantastic. Listen, they're wrapping me up, but I want you all to know, fantastic work. This movie is just crazy.
Thank Thank you. That is a compliment. I love it. Thank you
Thank
so
your mom,
much.
too.
That.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, thank your mom.
I will. She's downstairs, but I'm going to tell her. I said, "Yeah, Mom, you were right. Listen, I will always listen to you and take your guidance, even though I probably don't mean that." See y'all. Bye bye.
Take
All the
care,
best,
man.
Dave. Thank
Bye.
you so much.
Thank you so much. This was a pleasure.